Listen.
The following statements pertain to allegations made in United States Federal Court Southern District of New York case number 24-1457 and are presented solely for informational purposes. It is important to note that all individuals mentioned in relation to these allegations are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I'm Llewellyn the Fit Foodie on special assignment here for Listen here in Miami. And folks, I'm here to tell you it is amazing, this site, the things that are going on right now I have in my hands. This is a complaint civil action jury is being demanded by Rodney Jones. I have the paperwork in my hand. This is so salacious. I cannot believe the things that I'm reading. The plaintiff has alleged that Mr. Combs has actually done so many things. The explicit details of this filing. This is so salacious. The information that I've read is just amazing, Max. But there are several people that he's named in this complaint, from Mr. Combs all the way down through his associates, business partners, even some of the most prolific names that you've heard in the record business. For the things that are going to be mentioned in this show, I am not going to read their names, but they are all available to you right here. And I'm going to tell you, before we get too deep in today's episode, I want you to know that this document, the information I'm going to share with you, does contain some graphic information of a sexual nature, and it does contain information including assault and alleged things about sexual trafficking, illegal illicit distribution of drugs, guns, and other things. But all of the people named in this are presumed innocent until they are proven guilty. I want you to hear that from me, folks. Everyone named in this complaint is innocent until they are proven guilty. But before we really have a chance to describe and understand what this process will mean for Mr. Combs, we really have to understand the allegations. And apparently, Mr. Jones is alleging that as a music producer working with Mr. Combs and his associates and his son, he was actually, should I say, coerced to do things underneath his stewardship of working with Mr. Combs. And these types of activities are just so crazy when you read them in black and white, but I'm going to share them with you in case you don't have it. Number one, Mr. Jones did work as a producer on the Love album. Now, this album was really critically acclaimed. Everybody loved it. There were some really great songs that came off of that album. But did you know, behind all of the making of this music, there were so many things going on, and Mr. Jones has detailed them in such a way that I'm really left, Max, I'm really left just shocked and amazed and breathless at some of the things that are being detailed and alleged here. For instance, he's stating that he has irrefutable evidence of actions and activities and acquisitions of distributions of illicit drugs such as ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine. And he also said that there is a display of firearms. He says that Mr. Combs is known for providing and distributing laced alcoholic beverages. Now, these beverages were documented and discussed in several interviews by other people who have associated with Mr. Combs. We do not know if these things are true, that there were sex workers and minors being coerced and offered these things so that in the homes of Mr. Combs and his other associates, as enablers in the lifestyle that he has, to say that certain individuals in the camp of Mr. Combs were providing or helping to supply these things and to support and provide a network. He also said that Mr. Combs had made him have activities with sex workers and women and recruit these women by having on a certain type of hat. Now, I find that amazing, but what's crazy about this is looking at this detailed 79-page report. There are pictures for the use and the experience and exposure in ways that have been described in these allegations that would make you think, wow, now we understand why this has been escalated to the HSI, Homeland Security Investigations, because the things that have been documented and alleged in this report, and this, let us say, These things, again, are just allegations. They have not been proven in court. These individuals named here have not had the opportunity to express themselves or provide a response to these allegations. But here, we just want to understand, how could these things happen? What is their position in these activities? And are they aware of any of the things that have been alleged by one of the biggest music icons in hip-hop history? A lot of people will say, where there's some kind of allegation, there has to be some kind of truth. But Max, I'm going to tell you, lots of times in history, we have seen lots of people make allegations and they have been 100% false. I'm Llewellyn the Fit Foodie on special assignment here for Listen.
FBI Declassified.